Keeping up with the wing bag business means that I don't get a lot of time to look through my telescope. About 1 a.m. this morning, I found myself with the last wing bags done and some clear skies, so I went out to look at the moon. The problem here was that until about 3 a.m., the moon was going to be behind a tree. The tree is still in the bud stage, so I decided to try looking through the branches. And here's a still picture of my predicament. The gray tube at the bottom of the image is the business end of the telescope, and the white dot behind the tree is the moon. I almost gave up for the night, but decided to give it a try. All the video footage that follows is shot through that tree. The dark spots that we see on the surface of the moon are actually clumps of branches. Throughout this video, you'll notice some areas on the moon that look like shade from a cloud or something. Since the moon doesn't have trees or clouds, everything we're seeing there is the tree on my end. You may also notice changes in the brightness of the moon. This is a full moon and it's really bright, and it makes it really hard to look at with a telescope, so I'm using different filters and different camera settings. Somebody that knows what they're doing with all this stuff would get this figured out way sooner than I would. Left to right movement of the moon here shows how fast it actually moves across the sky. That speed of travel is hard to see with the naked eye, but bring it in with a telescope and you can see it right away. In this shot, you can see the dark shadows moving across the surface of the moon. Those are made by small branches on the tree, and the moon's moving across behind them. Every once in a while, something happens while you're looking at these things that gets your attention. Like that. Here's a slower version. Watch from the top right to the bottom left. See something pass through the screen. And here it's slower yet. Still can't make out what it is. It might be fun to think that this is some kind of alien, but I suspect it's a bird. I had noticed a couple of bats flying around earlier in the evening. I finally put everything away around 3 o'clock this morning, so it's time to take a nap, I think. And then got to get back to making some more wing bags. So stay tuned. We're still hopeful of getting a new solo shot and we can get some airplane videos up.